Today, we are going back to one of our favorite vacation spots, the Outer Banks of North Carolina, to give you an all-new, updated top 10 things to do on the Outer Banks other than go to the beach. Now, the Outer Banks are a series of barrier islands along the northern coast of North Carolina. They're a great beach vacation destination, but we are going to discuss what is available here in addition to the beach. The Outer Banks is a chain of barrier islands and peninsulas that stretch along the Carolina coast for about 175 miles. So remember, just because the activities we discuss are all on the Outer Banks, there could be a lot of driving time between some of these, and a couple of the places on our list can only be reached by boat. The good news is that the length of these islands also means there's over 100 miles of Atlantic Ocean beaches on the eastern side of the islands, and about the same amount of beachfront property on the western Sound side of the island across the water from the mainland of North Carolina. But other than swimming, fishing, boating, surfing, building sandcastles, and laying out in the sun, what else is there to do in the Outer Banks? We made a video on this topic a few years ago, but we have spent a lot of time in the OBX since then and gotten to explore many areas in greater depth. So here is our updated list.
Number 10 is visiting the Duck Boardwalk. Officially named the Duck Town Park and Boardwalk. This area of shops, restaurants, and water activities is one of our favorite parts of the Outer Banks, in the heart of the city of Duck, North Carolina. You'll find this area offers something for everyone. Duck's Town Park is an 11-acre park that includes a picnic shelter, playground, walking trails, a gazebo and amphitheater, and a public kayaking and canoe launch. It's adjacent to the Duck Boardwalk, which extends nearly a mile along the Aquarium Sound and can be accessed from the town park and other locations along the way throughout the town's village commercial district. Along this boardwalk, you'll find shops, restaurants, kayak, canoe, and jet ski rentals, and beautiful views of the Sound. This is a great spot to grab lunch, dinner, or dessert, and do a little shopping on your vacation. Or maybe spend some time out on the water.
Number 9 is Jockey's Ridge State Park in Nags Head. This is one of the most visited state parks in North Carolina each year, and it is free to enter. Jockey's Ridge is the tallest active sand dune system in the eastern United States. On this property is a visitor center with some exhibits. From there, you can walk along a 360-foot boardwalk that takes you up to the dune area. This sand dune is actually constantly moving. The wind blows the sand back and forth in various directions, so the height of the dunes changes constantly. Wear good shoes if you're going to climb up the dunes. The sand does get hot, and walking up large dunes can be quite a workout. Folks with mobility issues can call the park at least 24 hours in advance to arrange a ride to the top in an off-road vehicle. With heavy winds, it's a popular place to hang glide. You can even take classes to learn to hang glide on site from a local company called Kitty Hawk Kites. It's also a very popular place to fly kites. In addition to the dunes, there's a back entrance to the park where there's a small beach along the Sound with calm water. It's a good, shallow, and calm place for families to play in the water when the beach is open for swimming.
Number 8 is historic Corolla Park. This park is made up of several different historic sites and is neighbored by historic Corolla Village, which features restored and repurposed homes as well as a chapel and a school, both still in use today, which date back to the 1800s. A short walk away, the park features Whalehead Mansion, a huge 1920s era Art Nouveau home featuring top-of-the-line amenities for the period in which it was built, including corduroy walls, cork flooring, and Tiffany glass sconces. While visiting the park is free, touring the mansion costs $7 per person. Also at the park is both the Outer Banks Center for Wildlife Education as well as the Aquarium Maritime Museum, both of which feature exhibits and programs designed to help guests learn about North Carolina's coastal wildlife, natural history, and maritime heritage. And finally, the park includes the Aquarium Beach Lighthouse, but we will talk more about that in a little bit.
Number 7 is Fort Raleigh National Historic Site. This site, run by the National Park Service, is one of 2 attractions that commemorate the history of the Lost Colony, the first English settlement in the U.S. that seemed to just disappear, in the town of Manio. There's a botanical garden that shares the campus with this historic site. It was created in the style of gardens that were designed to entertain Queen Elizabeth I during her reign, as a memorial to the settlers who were part of the lost colony. We enjoyed walking through this garden, and the beautiful blooms of the flowering plants, shrubs, and trees were really lovely. While entrance to this historic site is free, visiting the gardens costs $12 for people 13 and up and $8 for people 12 and under. The historic site next door features earthwork that was found by archaeologists at the site. It's believed to be the area where a small fort's walls were built by colonists in 1585. The area is too small to have housed many people, so historians are unsure what the structure could have been used for. Some think perhaps it was used for storage of weapons or other supplies. The site has a visitor center, and there are walking trails at this site, as well as a small monument to the site's use as a stop on the Underground Railroad in the final days of slavery. But this park may best be known as the location that has the waterfront theater that features a play entitled The Lost Colony. The play, which is performed nightly each summer, is now in its 89th season and has helped launch the career of several actors, including Andy Griffith, who lived on the island for many years and is in fact now buried on the island in a private grave. We really enjoyed this play, which of course tells the story of the disappearing English settlers. Here in 2026, the play runs June 4th through August 22nd nightly on Mondays through Saturdays at 8:30 p.m. Tickets start at $39 and go up to $44 for seats closer to the stage. Tickets can be purchased in advance online at thelostcolony.org. Before we continue with our top 10 list, we're going to share an honorable mention. This is the other attraction in Manio that commemorates the history of the Lost Colony, Roanoke Island Festival Park. This is a living history museum with lots of outdoor hands-on experiences, as well as some indoor museum experiences with a historic film about the Roanoke colony. This park seeks to recreate what life was like in the Roanoke colony for the settlers as well as for their Native American neighbors. You can tour recreations of historic buildings as well as a recreation of one of the ships on which the settlers traveled to the New World. Costumed interpreters are on hand to discuss what life was like in the colony. While we did not include this attraction in our top 10 list, if you are traveling with kids, this might be the better stop for your family than the National Park's historic site. It's much more likely to hold a child's interest than the gardens and historic grounds featured at the historic site. Tickets to Roanoke Island Festival Park are $15 for people aged 13 and older and $13 for kids 12 and under. Click the link above to check out our video about this park.
Number 6 is Portsmouth Island, which is an uninhabited barrier island just south of Ocracoke. While it is true that no one lives there now, this island was home to a village that was founded in 1753. At one time, it was the largest settlement on the Outer Banks. But the last residents moved off the island in 1971. Today, it's managed by the National Park Service as part of the Cape Lookout National Seashore. And I loved exploring this place. When the residents moved to the mainland, they left behind their homes, many of their furnishings, the post office, the school, the church. And you can explore this abandoned ghost town that is frozen in time here on the island. There's so much to see here, and we did a separate video about it that we will link to in the description of this video. It's free to visit, but you do have to get here by boat. There's a charter that will take you from Ocracoke to Portsmouth Island for a minimal fee. The biting flies and mosquitoes are terrible here much of the year. I brought bug spray, and you should too, though many of the flies just laughed at my bug spray. Not literally, but you know what I mean. This island also has a great beach for shelling, where you can find some cool shells washed up on the beach in more abundance than other OBX islands, just because Portsmouth Island does not get nearly as many visitors as the beaches of the inhabited islands north of it. But I highly recommend checking this place out.
Number 5 is the North Carolina Aquarium on Roanoke Island in the city of Manio. This is one of 4 state-owned North Carolina aquariums. Tickets are currently $15 for ages 13 and up. Younger children and senior citizens each get discounted rates. This is our favorite attraction to visit if it's raining in the Outer Banks, though you may find a lot of other people have the same idea. Over 2,000 animals live at the aquarium. There's a wide variety of sea life to see up close here. The aquarium is very involved in rescuing and rehabilitating injured sea turtles. You can see the injured sea turtles, and there's even a hands-on exhibit where kids can see what it's like to diagnose and treat injured sea turtles. We've also seen stingray and shark feedings. A section about local rivers features alligators, snakes, and river otters too. The aquarium is located right along the water, and there's a soundside pier that you can walk out on behind the building. There are also some hands-on activities outside for kids to enjoy. And there's a pollinator habitat garden nearby as well. We really enjoy aquariums, and this is a nice one.
Number 4 is the Wright Brothers Memorial. This national park site is located in Kill Devil Hills, North Carolina. It honors Wilbur and Orville Wright, who after 4 years of experimenting, achieved the first successful manned airplane flights in December 1903. Guests will find a visitor center with a replica of their plane and various hands-on exhibits. And outside, there's a trail that shows how far each of the brothers' 4 flights went on that historic day where they made their first successful flight. There's also a reconstruction of the Wright brothers' living quarters where they stayed during their time in the Outer Banks. Finish off your visit by climbing Big Kill Devil Hill to visit the monument built to memorialize the Wright brothers' achievements. At the time of this recording, the entrance fee for adults 16 years of age and older to enter this national park was $10. Children under 15 can enter for free. Click the link in our description below to see our full video tour of the Wright brothers Memorial.
Number 3 is visiting the lighthouses of the Outer Banks. There are 5 different lighthouses, including this river lighthouse in Manio, which is the shortest lighthouse we've ever seen. Each lighthouse is unique with its own distinctive history. Some of them are open for climbing, and all of them are beautiful to see. Some also offer a look at the lighthouse keeper's house on the property, and some even include park rangers or other workers who give talks about the lighthouse and related topics. If lighthouses don't interest you, this may not make your list, but we love lighthouses, and these 5 are all so different. If you're enjoying this video, please consider doing us a favor and click the like button. It will help our channel grow, and I would definitely appreciate the support.
Number 2 is going on a wild horse safari. The town of Corolla in the northernmost part of the Outer Banks is known for having wild horses that live in the area. Spanish Mustangs have been on these beaches since the 1500s, when European explorers left them behind. There are several companies in Corolla that offer tours throughout most of the year. The average price to join a tour is about $60 per person, and the tours usually last about 2 hours. It was a lot of fun to ride in an open-air 4x4 vehicle right along the beach, looking for the wild Mustangs. As these are wild animals, though, there's no guarantee that you will actually spot the wild horses, but they do usually find some for you to look at. However, you won't get very close to these horses, as it is illegal to come within 50 feet of these wild horses. You're not allowed to touch them or feed them anything. But you'll still get close enough to observe them living their best lives out in the wild. And if you are very lucky, you might even get to see them running along the water at the beach.
And our new number 1 is visiting Ocracoke, the southernmost inhabited island of the Outer Banks. Whether it's just for a day trip or to spend several nights, it is definitely worth taking a free ferry ride to Ocracoke. Less than 700 people live on this island year-round, but that can swell to thousands in the summer tourist season. This laid-back island features pristine beaches that are considered among the best in the country. What it does not feature is chain restaurants, chain hotels, chain stores. Nearly all businesses on the island are locally owned mom-and-pop shops. In addition to the beaches, the island has a lighthouse, some cool pirate history, some historic sites, and a charming village to explore. You can rent bikes or golf carts to travel through the village. You will spend the day at a relaxed, slowed-down vacation pace. We have fallen in love with Ocracoke as we spent more time there in recent years, and we are always looking forward to our next visit. So that is our new top 10. In addition to all this and the beautiful beaches for which the Outer Banks is known, your vacation will feature great restaurants with seafood and Carolina-style barbecue, and the leisurely island life that makes vacations here so much fun. Click the link at the end to go to our Outer Banks playlist to see all of our OBX adventures. And be sure to subscribe to the channel and click the notification bell so we can see you the next time we're traveling through the Outer Banks.